Chapter 1285. From the beginning, the words were clearly written on Xiao Li's face. I'm not in a good mood right now. After the meeting was suspended, everyone heaved a sigh of relief and quickly returned to their respective posts to avoid being affected. After all, if Xiao Li was really ruthless, he could fire all the heads of several departments at the same time. Half a year ago, when he first took over the Li Corporation, he had changed the blood of these people. It was not impossible now. Everyone avoided him as much as they could. After all, Xiao Li's expression when he looked at his phone was frighteningly bad. Yu Zheng was unlucky. As a secretary, he had to bite the bullet and come to deliver the meeting documents. Xiao Li. After Yu Zheng put down the document, he saw Li Nanheng sitting on the leather chair behind the desk. He leaned against it and did not speak. His expression was still cold. He did not continue to look at his phone, but he was holding it in his hand. It looked like he was about to crush it on the spot. After hesitating for a moment, he tried his best to speak in a voice that was filled with a strong desire to live. This is the information from the meeting just now. Although the meeting was only half done, the information that was sorted out and the summary of the various departments that need to be submitted have also been summarized. Please take a look. Li Nanheng glanced at the document that was suddenly put down on the table. His cold eyes gradually regained some focus. Do you need me to go to England recently, or can you arrange for me to go on a business trip to England? England? Yu Zheng was startled for a moment. He did not understand why he suddenly wanted to go to England, but he still seriously picked up the tablet and checked it for a while before answering. Xiao Li, you don't have any plans to go to England recently. Instead, you have a lot of things to do in Washington, Los Angeles, and New York. Recently, the cooperation with the Li Corporation has been expanding better and better. There are more and more occasions that require you to appear personally. These are all things that you have to go personally. As for England, Yu Zheng looked at the last few pages on the tablet. Oh, in 3 months, there will be an exhibition in Los Angeles with the British Diplomatic Corps. This was just decided not long ago, but the people from England are coming, not you. Li Nanheng rubbed his brows. Arrange something for me to do in England. Yu Zheng was really dumbfounded. The Li Corporation did not have much contact with the companies in England, and there were not many activities that required Li Nanheng to personally go to England. However, CEO Li had personally spoken, so he probably had something to do in England. President Li, do you know MN Group in London? Yu Zheng asked. Li Nanheng frowned and glanced at him. I know. What happened to MN Group? Li Nanheng knew that everything was going smoothly and safely with her by Jin Wan's side. He could completely grasp her learning progress and current situation. He was sure that she was fine. Occasionally he could see a few photos sent by the informant. However, an hour ago, after receiving the informant's photo and understanding what had just happened, Xiao Su called to report. In the photo, the mixed-race man who went in and out of the mall and hospital with Feng Ling kept his gaze on Feng Ling's man. After all, he understood men. He could tell that it was a man's gaze when he saw prey he was interested in. There were also a few photos of Feng Ling and the mixed-race man sitting in the car. That person's posture was ambiguous and domineering. Feng Ling looked at him in the car and was very close. Xiao Su said on the phone, this person's name is Ian. He's the vice president of the London International Bank and Mr. Zan's younger brother. I haven't seen him much before. Recently, he often appears by Feng Ling's side. He's 33 years old and is one of the representatives of a very capable financial businessman. Li Nanheng glanced at the photo of Ian and Feng Ling in the car on his phone. He pressed the document in his hand on the desk and pressed the internal phone. Yu Zheng, arrange a cooperation channel with London's MN Group.